think 77, 78, whatever it was, Power for Cambodia started slaughtering these people, right?
Yeah.
So 79, Vietnam invaded Cambodia that I cleaned up. But they were under China's protection, so China got mad at Vietnam, told Vietnam get out or invading. China said, well, come invade us. And so Vietnam ended up being Cambodia and China in 79, 80.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew China and Vietnam had a war in 79. I had no idea about the reason why.
Yeah.
And these like these two communist countries should be, you know.
Yeah, remember they fighting.
Yeah.
Wow, did not know that. Did not know that.
Yeah, you learn a lot of shit going around the country and the wrong war, yeah.
For real?
Yeah, like Vietnam still has a really big French influence, you know, which I'm respecting that.
Yeah.
And probably the biggest part, like I told you, like the fact they have like, you know, they love America, right? It totally blew me away. Yeah, it couldn't be me.
Yeah, it's
I like it, like fuck all Americans.
yeah, not too many people here like Americans at all. There's some movie on Netflix. There's some show on Netflix and it was showing it was an Iranian dude and they was showing the flags. I guess he was coming to America or something like that. And his girlfriend was asking him how he felt about it. And he was like, "Oh, it's okay. It's just not used to seeing it. You're not used to seeing a flag. I mean, I'm not used to seeing that not on fire." Right? What? You know, I mean, in the way that I'm saying it, he actually made it funny, but still, like, why, what? Okay, you know.
Yeah, you're like, y'all are truly free.
For real.
Like Vietnam, they're a very proud country. Like their flags everywhere, right? Like I would pay money I would give some of my whole retirement for the rest of my life if they even attempted to put a mast on the Vietnam flag.
Really?
That is not happening, bro.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
I believe it. I definitely believe that.
But the biggest company in Vietnam, like I'm from Texas, I've been all over the world. Vietnam's the first place I was been like, you know what, this is just like Texas. Only place I've been like that, right? Even though it's communist, which kind of like sounds like an oxymoron, like kind of can happen, right? But like just the amount of freedom, I mean, just the hospitality,
Right. You know,
the pride they have in their country.
that good homie feeling. People are nice.
Yeah.
They care.
Like if you go to someone's house, it could be 2 a.m, 2 afternoon, like you're gonna eat something. Like, I don't care if you just ate a steak and your gut is hanging over your pants. So,
Wow.
you know, they're gonna bring out some food for you and some drinks. Yeah.
That's really hospitality. That's Southern hospitality.
Yeah. So Black Muse, that's like your main endeavor, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
And that's like an AR VR company, metaverse.
Yes, we are a virtual resource. We're a virtual reality resource center. So all things VR, we're creating training modules and educational products.
And so is this built on Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse or something else?
Well, you know, we use a lot of different platforms for it. So I'm currently building on Unity game engine. I also have a couple projects that I've done for other companies on Horizon Worlds. Because Mark Zuckerberg, he did a great job with it. Horizon Worlds is actually has been very, very useful. And it's really just a really cool tool to connect people. I was talking to my barber literally just yesterday, and they were in the metaverse, and he was bragging about how he was chopping it up with some chick from New York, while a girl from Australia had just walked up in there.
So is your background as a developer or gamer? Like what's your core background?
A graphic designer.
Okay. Let me ask you this, right? What's your advice for all these junior developers if you got your bachelor's degree in computer science this year? Are they all fucked?
They're all of them.
What's your advice to them? Let's start applying to McDonald's or something, or like what?
I would advise.
I'm not trying to make a joke of this. I don't want to joke around this. It's serious, man. Like all these, like hundreds of thousands of people across the world were told, "Hey, become a software developer. You're guaranteed a job," and instantly,
they lots of.
I mean, perfect example I have. You ever gone to New Tech Northwest?
No.
So there's this great event here in Seattle, right? Brett Green runs it. Shout out to Brett. And so maybe 4 years ago, you do like these events like once a month, and you network for 30 minutes. He starts, you shake hands with someone else. They'll say, hey, if you're hiring, stand up. You'll hire and 4 years, like 30 people stand up. I'm hiring for software developers. I need 5 software developers, this code. Anyone for a job, no one will stand up, right? I went like last month, that's a completely flipped. Who's hiring software developers? No one. Who needs a job? Everyone.
Me, hire me.
I mean, like, you better, like, I don't know, like, another one of your advice, maybe, hop on Upwork, or like, and then maybe just stay and get your master's. But yeah.
Well, I've been preaching this for about 2 years. Well, first off, to answer that question, anybody that's a software developer, junior developer, download Cursor AI. I'm not getting paid by Cursor AI. I'm not. But this has become, this is something that some of the higher up senior engineers are using, and they're not talking about it. Download Cursor AI. Learn how to use it and make sure that you're implementing it into your policy. No. Yeah, it's that moment.
Yeah. Just hit.
Yeah.
No, my brain only works fast. It's in fucking me super conscious speed now, yeah. So there's OpenAI, there's Grok, there's all these different AI models, right?
I got to work on my phone.
Do you?
Yeah.
So I have a couple of people who tell me Grok is actually better than OpenAI.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
think?
So, OpenAI to be honest, has been the core of all of my AIs, and still, in my personal opinion, it has been better than all of them. But when it comes to specifics, other ones tend to lead. Like, I had Grok, ran Grok for a reason. Like, although OpenAI does almost everything that I need, Grok, the way it gives me the information, it doesn't have anywhere as many rules as the other AI. It's easier to communicate with, and then its voice part. It's for instance, there's a Grok AI motivator, and I can just have it talk to me and motivate me, and it actually is motivating. But there's also one that would sit there and just insult the fuck out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you cannot play it.
Hold on, let me clear this first. We'll pass. Have you seen this one, Centra AI?
No.
So,
Oh, the AI agents. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen the ads.
so I use this right here, and what I use, it gives me like a lot of ideas. Hopefully, I can fucking log in on.
Yeah, I want to see this. These are like AI employees, right?
Yeah. Oh shit. Like, I understand why they use these two-factor things, but sometimes it's to be too much sometimes. Like, just go ahead and read my eyeball,
At this point.
So I use Centra for, when I pull it up, it gives me a lot of really good ideas, but then I transfer it to OpenAI that I can refine it, so to speak, right? So like here, checking for ideas, like they'll ask me like different questions to make it better, Like, what's your business founding story? And they use all this data to make it better, so to speak, right? But I never answer them. I should probably answer them, but then call new ideas, right? So I think this is a SEO person. And so they give me all the ideas.
Really?
Yeah. And so I'll take this and whatever they do for me, I'll take it and put in the ChatGPT and say, refine this.
Yes, that's really good.
So that's what I do, yeah. Put this one here. So this one, she's a social media manager. Sasha will develop a TikTok series, 5-minute HR tips, small business, right? And they'll when I press the heart, like within minutes, I have like a whole 20-step series, like Jason, get a video camera. Jason, say this, do this, reference this, yeah.
Nice.
But it's like probably 55-60% good. So I always take it and put it in ChatGPT and refine it, right?
Yeah. ChatGPT is still leading.
I mean, there is some of the first mover advantage, right?
Yeah, I tend to use these different AIs together just like that too. One of my favorites. Okay, Notion is a really good one, but a real one that people are sleeping on is Microsoft's
Copilot.
No. I'm sorry. Google's Notebook LM.
Haven't heard of that one before.
Notebook LM is amazing.
So how does someone keep track of this stuff. Like, obviously you can because you're kind of smart. You're in the AI war, but like some Joe Randall plumber, wants to figure out this AI stuff. Like, it's too much.
If you know the term Chat GPT 4.0, you know more than 90% of the world about AI. It is almost impossible. Let's take note that it took a year for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris to catch up with AI and talk to people about it. It took a year for it to happen. So, it's kind of expected. It's kind of expected at this point, and it's going to keep rolling out. Most people are not going to be privy to be saying this.
Yeah, I mean, we have these baby boomers leading us, and we're like we have people born in the 1819s, like, I don't know, like,
real, leading us astray,
I never been so embarrassed as an American citizen as when they were doing like the congressional hearings with Mark Zuckerberg and the dude from TikTok, Are you Chinese? No, Senator. I was born in Singapore.
Yeah.
What language speak? Chinese. Then you're Chinese.
You're Chinese, right?
Yeah, I do. It's so embarrassing, right? Like, I know you have pages and interns in the college. I could have told you for something, right?
Right.
Well, it's wild. They wanted something, I feel like when it came to that, there was a lot of politicians that thought they were going to get famous. They thought they were about to make their career.
Yeah. And then how many politicians will vote to get rid of TikTok, but then invest in Facebook,
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Like, I definitely don't believe politicians at the federal level are allowed to invest in any kind of stocks. Them or the family members.
Yeah, they really should. They really shouldn't. And I don't know how they're gonna stop it. But I mean, it does tell you a lot when Nancy Pelosi stock picks are doing,
or her husband,
is doing so well that they created an app that follows.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you're outperforming Warren Buffett. I don't believe it.
She chose NVIDIA a year before NVIDIA created the robot's name.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. No. If you believe it.